Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Braylon's Virtual Tour Destination Roundup. Glad to have all you here. Oh, Lordy, what a week it has been. So many destinations to get to. But what if you weren't there for the tours this week? Don't worry, I got you covered. As always, with your destination roundup. Just something to go over before we get started here. Okay, let me get that up for y'all right here. Actually, I take down this iconic intro first. Right here, copyright disclaimer. Under section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Disclaimer: all topics are entertainment purposes only. None of the information presented in this video should be taken as fact, and everything is alleged. Okay? So now that we got that out the way there, let me put this thing back up here, our iconic intro here. Take this overlay down. Higher is way, low is available, but either way, it's time to round up some destinations, and we're on a tour. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have you here. A little mini tour, if you will. So let's get to the getting and doing what we do, y'all. We're gonna start off this destination recap rather with DJ Akademiks. That's right, the same boy that said whether you're 17 and a half or 17 years old, you're still going to get this D. Yes, he did say that. Now, in case you guys missed it, he accused LeBron James of cheating on his wife, Savannah, with white women, and Drake supplied the women. Bruh, are you out your ever-loving mind? Are you serious with me? Dude, you have done way too damn much. Like, Soulja Boy got onto your ass. Not to mention, too, Erykah Badu said you were Tom and Jerry. And that's an insult to Jerry because people actually like Jerry. He's a legend, unlike your existence. Bruh, I hope LeBron sues you for everything you got. And don't you have an SA lawsuit as well? Because your friends allegedly raped your girlfriend, and you also, too, did some ish as well. But yet you want to talk about LeBron James. Bro, LeBron has one of the cleanest records we have ever seen as a black man. I could not. I was like, I know this person did not have the black audacity, black hypocrisy, and the black imagination to come out here and say what he said about LeBron James. I know you lying. I know you lying. I know you're behind this line. You miss me with your ish. Good Lord Jesus. All right, y'all, let's move on to something positive. Epic Universe, y'all. I am so excited. So for those of you who missed our tour talking about, Epic Universe, if you are going to be at a Universal hotel, that means you're staying on property. There's some good news for you. There are some attractions that you will be able to go to. Let me tell you what those attractions are. Let's see here. Hang on. Let me see. Hang on. By the way, I hope you guys have had a wonderful week wherever you are in the world. Hopefully you are staying nice and warm and safe, or you're staying cool and safe and protected wherever you are in the world here. All right, here we go, y'all. So here are the early park hour, the early park entry hour. These are the rides that you'll be able to ride on. Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. So basically you're playing Mario Kart in real life, and they have these augmented reality goggles that you'll be able to put on. So it's physical sets mixed with digital digitization. It's really cool. I feel like it could have been, I don't know what you could do with that. I really don't. You know what? I got it. Buzz Lightyear Ranger Spin or Toy Story Mania, maybe you could have done that, and just kind of taken Bowser out, in these different vehicles and stuff. Something a little bit more creative. Now, I know everybody says a roller coaster, although a rainbow roller coaster would be cool. I pitched that on Resort Recon with Renee Creel and Ron Bradley about how there could be a rainbow roller coaster at Universal Orlando Resort because Red Rocket is leaving. And so imagine, if you will, the portals could be those gold stars, and then there was like some lighted track from IAAPA, which is the theme park industry expo, the expo for theme park nerds everywhere, and vendors and everything in between. And then there was like different tracks that you could play on Rip Ride Rocket. Well, Nintendo came out with Nintendo Music, so imagine a Rainbow Road roller coaster at Universal Orlando Resort, and then Super Nintendo World at Epic Universe. You're welcome, Universal. If you need to hire me, I'm available. But here are the available attractions: Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, Yoshi's Adventure, Minecart Madness, and Stardust Racers. So here's the kicker though. It will begin on May 23rd, 2025. So it will not start on the first day. So the next day, if you are staying on site, that means you will be able to get on those 4 attractions up to 1 hour early prior to the park opening for everybody else. I am so excited. We covered Epic Universal Virtual Tour live, and we saw the Stardust Racers, courtesy of Wesh 2, an NBC affiliate out of Florida. And we got to see the Stardust Racers, and y'all, they light up, they change colors. And then we got to see this water attraction where you're blasting water at each other and it's floating. It's amazing. Like, Disney, I hope you're up, because the war for theme park dominance is on. Okay, I am too excited. This will be coming out May 22nd, 2025. Like I said, Stella Nova opened up last week. Renee Creel, like I said, was live on the scene. A lot of people were there. PC Dev and many others. The Terra Luna Resort, which is the sister resort next door, will be opening on March 25th, 2025. And then, of course, the Grand Helios Hotel will be opening up May 22nd, 2025, the same day as Epic Universe. So how cool is that? All right, y'all, more destination roundup. We got a lot more destinations to go to. So Wendy Willams, this is some good news. They have gotten an attorney to talk about everything concerning Wendy Willams' guardianship. If you guys did not know, I covered a story about Wendy Willams this morning. This morning's edition of Virtual Tour Live, and Lunel has talked to Wendy, and Lunel says, the female comedian Lunel says that Wendy sounds fine. I am glad that the sound of Free Wendy is being heard. I know that everybody has their feelings about Wendy, but I'm pulling for her because, for one, imagine your mom, your grandmother, your auntie, your niece, or anybody that you care about in this situation. Not to mention, too, Kev Jr., this is his mom. So this is the only mom he has, and he's the only offspring of Wendy, right? So I'm pulling for Wendy. I hope everything turns out okay, and I'm glad that is happening. The tide is turning for Wendy Willams there. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. Now I'm pulling up the American flag here because if you guys did not know, President 47 signed an executive order to get rid of birthright citizenship, and he also rolled back protections for government workers to be protected in getting hired. So he has rolled back DEI programs in the federal government, but yet he has employed people in civil rights divisions in government. Now, listen, first of all, you doing that, honestly, just what if, right? The other contractors, their prices are too high, right? Then you're going to be like, well, damn, we can't build nothing, right? And also, too, it seems like DEI is just another way of societal slavery. You know what I mean? And it's not right. It's not cool. It's frequently disrespectful, because without us, there would not be a world. Like, black people built the White House. So the house that 47 is in, black people built that. Okay. Okay. And then ending birthright citizenship. So I said this on Virtual Tour Live this week that if one of 47's children went overseas, fell in love with somebody, and brought that person back over to the U.S., and they made a child, that means that his grandchildren are not U.S. citizens. And with these massive deportations, I just wanted to look up, 47's, heritage, right? And so his dad, Fred, was a son of German immigrants, while his mother, Mary Ann McLeod, was a Scottish immigrant. And according to History.com, for decades, they denied their German roots, claimed to be of Scandinavian origin. So that means if they wanted to do the half rule like you guys did for blacks, that means you would not be a fully white American. 47 is stupid. Not to mention, too, 47 said to the Social Security Administration, don't look at children as citizens. Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? I can't do it. But that was a huge topic this week. And so I thought, well, it makes sense to talk about. All right, y'all, more virtual tour destination roundup coming at you right from the space right here, right now. Chris Brown, he has sued Warner Bros. Discovery for $500 million. Okay, $500 million. $500 million. Now, he is saying, and I quote, about the allegations that, let me pull it up because I want to make sure that I get this right. Right here. And y'all, when I saw something like wait, 500 million, that's a lot of money. Right here, in the lawsuit obtained by Variety, Brown accuses the producers behind the docuseries, which includes Warner Bros. And Ample, of liable and intentional infliction of emotional distress through defamatory claims made against him in a history of violence. He also alleges that the evidence provided to substantiate their claims is completely false. To simply put, this case is about the media putting their own profits over the truth. The lawsuit reads, since the beginning of October of 2024, Ample LLC, limited liability company, and Warner Bros. Were put on notice that they were promoting and publishing false information in their pursuit of likes, clicks, downloads, and dollars, and to the detriment of Chris Brown. Ultimately, on October 27, 2024, they aired Chris Brown, A History of Violence, the documentary, knowing that it was full of lies, deception, and violating basic trust principles. A spokesperson for Investigation Discovery responded to Brown's accusations, telling Variety, we stand behind the production and will vigorously defend ourselves against this lawsuit. The suit goes on to allege that the claims of Jane Doe used as evidence against Brown, the doc, have been discredited over and over again, and that she was a perpetrator of intimate partner violence and aggressor herself. The suit acknowledges that the Grammy winner has made mistakes in the past, which has been publicly acknowledged and addressed by him in his 2017 documentary, Chris Brown, Welcome to My Life, but has since grown from those experiences, and his evolution speaks for itself. Well, I will say this, right? At the beginning, middle, end of the day, I think Chris Brown has done a lot of evolving. People are still hanging things over his head. And like I said, we have a convicted felon, racist, and everything in between in the White House. So listen, I know that what you're thinking, like, Bray, are you allowing, are you excusing DV? No, I am not. DV is fucked up, is wrong, and get from around me if you believe in that ish. But also, too, in the same token, that if Chris Brown has evolved, he should have the right to move on. But I really will say I was surprised by $500 million. I'm just like, good Lord Jesus. So we shall see. Also, too, this week sued News Nation for what, like $50 million? I'm just like, wow. All right, tell me you're broke without telling me you're broke. I mean, listen, I don't think Chris Brown is broke, because here's the thing. He goes overseas and sell out those concerts. I mean, in droves, you know what I mean? But I really was surprised to see like $500 million. Is that what we're doing? $500 million? That's a lot of money. So, yes, indeed. All right, y'all. TikTok. Yes, indeed. Let's talk about TikTok. As you guys know, 47 said that I could sell it or close it, although he's not the owner of TikTok. He wants the U.S. to have a 50% ownership in TikTok. Remember, I told y'all about FedNow, which is the federal government's version of Cash App. Apparently, he wants a U.S. entity. Like I said to y'all, I think the best company to buy is probably Disney, because they did a partnership for the Disney 100th anniversary. Number two, Disney has always been trying to get into the social media space. They invested $1.5 billion into Epic Games. They used to have a thing called Two Town Online. They had a thing called Virtual Magic Kingdom. So they've always tried to get. They've always tried to be in the social media space. But with TikTok, it solves a big problem, because we talked about this from what's on DisneyPlus.com, that there are regular conversations at Disney about YouTube and how to go about user-generated content. And, to me, I'm like, well, if Disney buys TikTok, all your adult content goes on Hulu. So if there's any user-generated content that's adult, you put it on Hulu. Anything that is children of imagination, wonder, you put it on your Disney tab. For any Star Wars fan fiction, or Marvel fan fiction, or just Marvel talk, Star Wars talk, you put that in those content tabs there. National Geographic, anything that is of history. I don't know if there's an FX tab, but for like mature content, I'll put that in the FX tab. And then, also too, guess what? Theme parks are huge. So having a Disney Parks tab, I know you don't have it as a prominent hub, but I think, having theme park creators on Disney Plus would be huge. Now, you also got to recognize that they have the right to criticize you too, because in the what's on DisneyPlus.com article, they said they do not want to have user-generated content talking about the parks in a bad fashion. Well, in the words of Karen Huger, I'm only judging what you give me. But I think that would solve a lot of problems for Disney. And not to mention too, guess what? You can also put some of that user-generated content on ABC. For example, let's just say I do Braylon's virtual tour through TikTok Live Studio. We talked about that this morning. Virtual tour live. Let's just say I'm doing Braylon's virtual tour live through TikTok Live Studio, and TikTok is owned by Disney. They really are seeing the traction, all that stuff. They're like, hey, you know what? Let's give you a TikTok contract for 20 episodes to air Braylon's virtual tour on ABC. And then there it is. And then it can be repurposed content or aired the next day in the Hulu tab and on Hulu. So that is that there. So Hulu is in the middle of trying to make a deal. There is a 75-day hold off the ban of TikTok also too. If any providers are helping TikTok thrive, then they will get charged $5,000 per user for 170 million Americans, which totals to the amount of $850 billion. Billion. I did say billion with a capital B there. TikTok is done for now with our destination. Talking about our destination here. TNT Sports, we talked about this morning on Virtual Tour Live, the morning edition, that Shaq and Kenny have signed deals with TNT Sports. Shaq has signed a 5-year deal. Kenny the Jet Smith has signed a multi-year deal. Charles Barkley has not signed the deal yet. Well, he has a 10-year deal for $210 million, reportedly. But he said out loud that he didn't want to move anywhere else, that he wanted to save the Safford crew. And, Warner Bros. Discovery and ESPN, they got on the phone, they talked that out, and basically it's going to air on ESPN, but TNT Sports will still produce it and have editorial control, which, ESPN's been doing some licensing of shows, and I like that ESPN is open to, hey, listen, we will air it and give you control. And it takes a lot of trust, a lot of vulnerability, and a lot of graciousness, right? And Charles said that he has not gotten a schedule yet. Here's my thing. What else do y'all have to do? Has the NBA put out a schedule yet? Are y'all waiting for the NBA? Listen, NBA, get on it. But also, too, like, Charles, you got to put your feet down as well. And so, like I said, I think best thing to do if you don't want to work too much, do Mondays and Thursdays on ABC, ESPN simulcast on both of those networks. Then Friday you do a weekly roundup edition on TNT. I think that's the best way to do it. So yeah, like I say, and I say do the weekly roundup because guess what? You can't, show the game, right? You can't air the game on TNT, but you can show highlights during that Friday roundup. So, Charles, sign the damn thing. The fans fought for y'all to get back, and you're dragging your feet, bro. It's not cool. And finally, y'all, Blavity Inc. launches a fellowship for creators. Y'all, I was up in the midnight hour last night and saw this on my LinkedIn feed and applied for it immediately. And it's absolutely incredible. Let me tell y'all all about it here. And like I said, I did a video. On it, and I'm also by the time y'all have seen this, I would have done a live as well on it at 6 p.m. Right? So just let me go back here and tell y'all all about it. Okay, here we go here. Now, this is from Morgan DeBron, the CEO and founder of Blavity. She says, and I quote, Black creators deserve more than visibility. They deserve equity, investment, opportunity. At Blavity Inc., we've always been committed to ensuring Black creators have a platform where their stories are told authentically, and their work is properly valued. Now we're taking that commitment even further with the Blavity Creator Collective Fellowship, a paid program designed to remove financial barriers and provide the resources creators need to thrive. The creator economy is projected to reach $480 billion by 2027. But shifting algorithms and traditional industry structures have made it harder for emerging creators to establish themselves. That's why we're launching this quarterly fellowship to bridge the gap and ensure Black creatives have the mentorship, funding, and support to succeed. Each select cohort will be able to grow their visibility, audience, and career opportunities in the creator space, develop high quality original content while maintaining creative freedom, build connections with industry leaders and creative professionals, gain mentorship from experienced creators and Blavity's editorial team, and receive a competitive stipend because Black creators should be paid fairly for their talent. Once again, receive a competitive stipend because Black creators should be paid fairly for their talent. Receive a competitive stipend because Black creators should be paid fairly for their talent. If you're looking for an opportunity like this or know someone who is type it below, let's keep building a more equitable and thriving creator economy. Now, I gotta tell you, when I saw this, I'm just like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Oh my God, not Unbam Child, Miss Hattie. Yeah, thank you, Jesus. That's why I honestly said, because it really felt. It not only did felt, but it does feel that sometimes when you are pursuing your dreams, it's like, good damn, how much more do you want from me? How much more do I need to give? How much more time I need to be patient? Like it gets long in the tooth. By the way, so this is what it says here on the Blavity Creator Collective Fellowship application. Are you a natural storyteller and video content pro? Apply for our Blavity Creator Collective Fellowship today. Simply complete the form, and if selected, a member of our creator team will reach out. Fellowship overview: as a fellow, you will create a set amount of original videos and receive an accompanying stipend. Each quarterly cohort will collaborate with Blavity's editorial and expert creative teams to publish content for Blavity's social channels. There is no requirement to post on your own social channels. Listen, I know there's no requirement, but if you're a content creator, do this in conjunction with your channel. If you get in this thing, hey, can I upload this Blavity clip to my YouTube channel? Because guess what? That cross promotion will mean everything, right? You'll have the autonomy to create within defined content pillars, focusing on authenticity and collaboration. This program will bring together expert creators like you to tell authentic stories that connect with our community of over 250 million monthly users. Let me say that again, 250 million monthly users, 250 monthly users. Data privacy agreement acknowledge how personal data or data will be used and stored by participating in our fellowship. You agree to be bound by our privacy policy. We are excited you're here. Like I said, I am not a gatekeeper. I'm about creating opportunity for people, because you never know. All it takes is the right door to open every door. And I truly believe that this is our time as a people to have our voices out here more than ever. And I thought about that just with this first month, from New Orleans to where we are now. I'm just like, okay, this channel is exactly where it needs to be. A place for the culture, of the culture, by the culture. We'll talk about what the majority of the culture is talking about. We talk about what the minority of the culture is talking about behind the scenes. And we talk about what everybody's talking about in the middle. And I think that if we come from a place of understanding that we do need as many of us that are for right as we can to be able to reach people where they are, but also give people room to evolve, we're going to be just fine. So that is Braylon's virtual tour destination roundup there, y'all. This has been so much fun here. I truly love each and every single one of y'all as the fireworks are going off behind me. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, my Lord. Isn't that a sight to see? Truly, from the bottom of my heart, the depths of my soul, the foundation of my being, thank you. I try to keep these videos as short as I can, but you guys are also game for long-form content there. But thank you so much. Like I said, we got to 250,000 views. Thanks to all of you. We're rocking, keeping it steady and keeping it strong at over 2,000 subscribers and more blessings to come. So one love, much love, all love. I feel the love and I send it right back to you. Have a wonderful weekend. And like I said, y'all, you see the shooting stars across the sky. Listen, if shooting stars can go across the sky, guess what? The shooting thoughts of you being better for yourself can also shoot across the sky. You know what happens with shooting stars? You know what happens with dreams? As you can see, they explode and they come true. I've come to realize the energy that people see in the sky is based on how you shoot out. So, one love, much love, all love. Bye, everybody. Have a great one. Love you. And I'll wait for it. And bye, everybody. Love y'all. Bye-bye.